Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking into something pretty cool, actually. The friendship blooming between Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark and Lexie Hall.
Yeah, it's interesting because, they didn't really know each other before Clark got drafted in 2024.
Exactly. So our deep dive today is really about how this connection seems to have sparked and grown so fast. We're digging into some reports about their interactions, especially one really heartwarming celebration.
Right. The sources give us a nice little window into that team dynamic, how they went from just teammates to, well, seemingly genuine friends.
So let's jump in. What do these reports tell us about how it kind of got started?
Well, there's a quote from Hull herself. She apparently said they're good friends. They hang out a good amount.
Okay.
And she also mentioned Clark is just like a fun person to be around.
So it sounds pretty natural, not forced.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
And you see it, right? The reports mention the TikToks they've done together, chatting on the bench during games, little things like that.
Yeah, those visible moments definitely back that up. It suggests, a comfortable vibe pretty early on. And then things take a really nice turn, personally, for Lexie Hall. She got engaged.
Yes. To Will Matthewson, her longtime boyfriend who used to play baseball.
And this is where Caitlin Clark's reaction becomes part of the story.
Right. It wasn't just a quick congrats. The reports kind of a picture of, real excitement from Clark.
Which is pretty significant, wouldn't you say, for a huge rookie star to be that invested in a teammate's personal joy.
Totally. It sends a message, right?
Yeah.
About team bonding and maybe Clark fitting into that Fever culture.
So tell us about the surprise. The source mentioned something specific after practice.
Oh, yeah. Apparently Clark showed up with a tiara.
A tiara.
One of those bride tote bags.
Yeah.
Just presented them to Hall.
That's fantastic. It's such a, fun and supportive gesture. What does that tell you?
Well, it shows she's willing to, jump in, celebrate teammates beyond just basketball stuff. It's very visible support.
And it wasn't just her, right? The team was involved.
Yeah, the reports say the whole team, including Aaliyah Boston, gathered around in midcourt. So it was a proper team celebration.
That really speaks volumes about the atmosphere there, I think.
Definitely. And then, of course, social media picked it up.
Ah, yes. The Fever's Instagram.
They posted about it, and there's this one photo described of Clark running with the tote bag, tongue out, totally excited.
You can just picture that energy, pure joy.
Exactly. And Hull's reaction to that photo was also pretty telling.
What did she do?
She reposted it on her own Instagram story.
Okay.
And apparently joked it was her new contact photo for @CaitlinClark22.
Ha! That's brilliant.
Yeah, and she added it was hilarious but so sweet. It just feels very real.
Yeah.
That kind of friendly ribbing and affection.
Absolutely. It underscores that genuine connection. And the support wasn't just internal.
No, other WNBA players chimed in too, like Angel Reese, Cameron Brink, Kate Martin saying congrats. The Fever's official account obviously posted too.
Yeah.
Shows that broader community feel.
It's nice to see.
And, contextually, this comes during a pretty great time for Hull, personally and professionally.
Yeah.
Her club team won a championship recently. She got a bonus.
Oh, right. The Unrivaled tournament.
Yeah. So lots of good things happening for her. And this team celebration probably felt, extra special.
Well, which loops us back to that question the source kind of leaves us with. But do you know how it all started?
It's a good question. We don't have, the minute by minute of their first meeting.
No.
But what we do see is how these positive interactions, maybe starting with those bench chats or TikToks, can build something solid pretty quickly. Shared experiences, mutual support.
It doesn't have to be some grand gesture initially.
Exactly. It can be small things that create that foundation.
So for you listening, the takeaway here is really about how genuine support and celebrating each other's wins, big or small, can build strong connections, like this surprise with the tiara and tote bag.
Yeah, it makes you think, right, about those unexpected moments of enthusiasm in your own life, maybe from people you didn't expect it from, how much those little things can actually mean, and cement the bond. It makes you wonder what small gesture could spark something similar